All right, good evening. It's morning coffee with Tina in the evening. I have my iced tea leftovers, but I just had a snack. So I'm going to show you what I snack on the road. I'm a trail mix girl, but not trail mix with M&Ms, Costco trail mix. I like, well, this one I found at Target. It's blueberry nut. And then what I did is just get a little pack of candy, like a personal size, and then I put it inside and I mix it up. This one has those Hawaiian nuts that I always forget the name of in chocolate. And there's just a few in here, although they're a little big, so they kind of reach out and grab your hand really fast. So my ratios are not quite right. At home, I like, it's called like Midnight Snack or something at Whole Foods. And those are peanut butter cups with nuts. And I like that one too. That one has cherries and then nuts and cashews, which I hate. But for some reason in that trail mix, it's salty enough. And then the little bit of dark chocolate peanut butter cups, it's very good. I've had a little trouble with my video shutting down, and I've already surpassed it. So it looks like I solved my problem. So today, working on the road, I will insert right now a video of the smoke. It's really bad. And in fact, it's even down here in Redding. So as soon as we hit, I'd say after the first hill, and I'll print it in the video where we were at when I took the video footage, but just south of Eugene by an hour or so we hit the smoke, and it lasted all the way through Medford and into Mount Shasta to the pass. It didn't clear off until we hit the very top of the pass and our last charge up before getting here. Yeah, it kind of gave us a little I'm going to say PTSD, but it's not that strong. But there was definitely some memories of last summer and the horrible fires. And goodness knows what the Medford folks are feeling right now, because they were on fire last year at this time. So all that smoky haze has got to be stressing people out. It was a bit of a somber mood in the Target in Medford, so I'm pretty sure that could be part of the reason.
Dozens of type.
Oh, really? Not allowed to record, huh? I guess it makes sense. Remember last year when we had smoke? Well, guess what? People down here near Medford are still putting up with it again. I feel bad for them, because this is not fun. It's bringing back a lot of trauma from last year. On the road, I am working on a cowl for a friend. It is the Danish Forests cowl, written by Marta Eldoy, and I will give you the links and the information for this in the info below. It's interesting because it's this very simple pattern, but it's deceiving because you have 3 diagrams or graphs. It's lace in 2 of them and then just a garter stitch in the other one. But the speed by which the repeats happen are offset. So you have to see how I have my highlighter tape here in 2 different spots. You are working independently, moving each of these halves up and down. So it's a bit of a challenge. However, I first spotted this cowl pattern when one of my previous employees started it. She had not been knitting for very long, and this was like her 3rd, 4th project. She took it on and rocked it. She got it done. And I helped her with it, but I never knit it myself. And I'm kind of enjoying it. It's really fun. It's not so hard that you can't read your work, but it's because of that offset routine, you have to kind of stay on your toes a little bit. Not too hard to be doing in the car, though. So, and the notation is a little bit funky. It's not your standard notation. So you definitely want to take note of the placement of the yarn overs and what that means in her notes, which it's readable. You just have to read it. I would not just assume you know what you're doing. I'll show you this up close. And I've stopped mid-row. It's not my common practice to stop mid-row, but we hit our destination. I thought the video turned off there for a minute, but it just dulled out. It's not my common practice to stop mid-row, but I have. So see how we have, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a leaf design and then sort of a, I think it's called a horn cable design, but this isn't a cable, it's lace. But it's like V's that run up and then scoop in like a trail. Very cool pattern, very fun pattern. I am knitting it out of Misty Alpaca in the colorway Rosemary Green. We don't carry this at BlackSheep anymore, and I'm not even sure this color exists because this is a stash, and it's at least 4 years old, this yarn that my friend Eileen had. So I'll write the info in there, but I will also go into the shop and see if I can find something of a similar green. I can think of one right away that would work great. This is just fingering weight. This one happens to have some alpaca in it, but any wool nylon, wool silk would do. Maybe I should knit some up, right? Anyway, highly recommend the pattern. Highly recommend trying out the pattern. I am not doing a, well, Eileen did not do a provisional cast on, so we are not going to do the Kitchener stitch to join. I will just do a careful stitch, and it might be a good opportunity to show you how to stitch this together in an alternative way. I'm not a giant fan of the Kitchener, so any way I can avoid that, I'm all in. But that's it for tonight. After many attempts and throwing a lot of things away in my phone, we have finally completed a video without too many problems. So memory is the issue. Keep your phones clean, people. Your life will be much easier. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else to report. We did yesterday go to an Edwardian event, but I did not video me sewing the clothing that I wore to that event up because it was a mad dash to get it done, and I didn't have time to do recording as well. It never would have happened. But those of you that recall me talking and showing you my armistice blouse, I did wear it. So I will put a photo up at the end, like a little slideshow of the things we did, so that you can see how it turned out, and the skirt that I made as well. Although I think it's a little gathery and puckery now that I've looked at the photos afterwards that other people took. So I think it could use some more smoothing as well. Anyway, I hope you have a good day. I will try and do some more recording on the road tomorrow and keep you up to speed on what's happening. Bye.